live up to that. Let's start with a look at the teams for you on what is a very, very hot evening here in Basel. The on-field officials there are from Romania. Alina Pesu, the referee. The VAR from the Netherlands, Dennis Higler, as the two captains go through. Has opted to name the same 11. Will start. This is Norway. As their inspirational captain, Ada Hegerberg, leads the line. National goal. Well, just a single change for them after the 4-1 win over Czechia in a friendly 5 days ago. That's because captain Leah Valti of Arsenal is fit again. She replaces Sandrine Malron in midfield. It means she keeps up her record of starting every one of Switzerland's major tournament matches. This their 15th here, Schönhager there. Their vastly experienced coach. That is Freedom Arnhem. And there's Guro Reiten, who scored 7 goals and got 2 assists in qualifying. So away we go. The Euro 2025 hosts get their tournament underway amid their party atmosphere here in Basel. Opponents Norway completed the double over the Swiss in the UEFA Nations League this year, winning 2-1 at home and 1-0 away. That 1-0 win was less than a month ago when Vilde Boerisa scored the only goal of the game. But this Norway side in the white strip were well beaten by Sweden just 5 days ago at the famous Ullevall Stadium. They'll need to play at a much higher level here against the hosts if they want to get off to a winning start. This is Benet, and she wins the first corner of the match for Switzerland. Certainly a look at the referee, wondering if there was a hand here. It bounced up onto her hand, off her body. So you won't get a penalty for that. It's off Marit Brackberg Lund. An early opportunity from the corner. Smilla Valotto, who scored on take it. 2 number 18s getting a ticking off from the Romanian referee. Some pushing in the penalty area. Short corner by Valotto. This is Valti. It's a little bit short that for Riesen, but they'll keep the ball. It is Valti. Oh, it's played into Jamaili. Swatted away. Important piece of defending that from the experienced Maren Mjelde. Currently without a club after leaving Everton at the end of the Women's Super League season. Positive start from the hosts, as you'd expect. Bene with the throw. Norway trying to push up here. This is Noel Moritz. And eventually it is a throw to Norway. Norway have lost 6 of their last 7 finals matches. 4-1 victory against Northern Ireland in their opening game in 2022. The only exception, and they failed to score in all 6 of those defeats. And yes, they have lifted this trophy twice, but some time ago now. Won the tournament in 1987 when they hosted it again in 1993 when they beat the host Italy in the final. On it goes by Jemaili, looking for the run here of Nadine Riesen. A super ball in as well. Put behind by Mjelde for another Swiss corner. Look at the space she's got down the left side here. Norway very narrow in the middle, just eluded Geraldine Reuteler in the middle. But it is the Eintracht forward Reuteler to take the corner. That's not what she had in mind. Well, there is the coach we were talking about, Pia Sundhage, 65 now. The only head coach in this tournament to have played in the tournament. And in the other dugout, Gemma Granger, who was previously in charge of Wales for 3 years, until January 2024, when she took the Norway job. Hegerberg chasing this down. Caligaris gets it away. Confidently done to Bellotto. Laid off by an enterprising start from Switzerland in front of this home crowd. Swiss hoping to create a little bit of history in the next couple of weeks. Never got beyond the group stage in this tournament. Qualified for the last 2, but won only 1 of their 6 matches. And Bene with the throw, back to Caligaris. Welsh. Collected here by Borisa for Norway. Nicely taken, and Hegerberg calling forward in the middle. Well covered by Steely. Winning her 50th cap this evening. This is really nicely done. The first meaningful attack from Norway. Borisa with the strike. Very well blocked, and Jemaili brings it clear. Now Bellotto. Riesen on the left here. Reuteler in the middle. it back to the edge of the penalty area in the end, where Belge was waiting. But again, danger down the left with Nadine Reeson. Here come Norway, 4 up in this attack, and waiting for it was Frida Werner. Kira Wrighton getting away down the left here. She could be so dangerous. That was a lovely ball into a terrific area for Frida Leonardsen-Manu. Scored 8 goals this season for Arsenal. Here goes Reutela. Jamaili in the penalty area here. Went for the curler, took a little deflection off Mjelde. That'll be a corner. Terrific tempo to the game here in the opening stages, despite this stifling heat. The crowd are playing their part for sure. Another short corner for the Swiss. Allowed to get back up to her feet. Bene waiting on the far post. No real appeals from the players, just the supporters. A big header from Mjelde. It's Moritz for Switzerland to maintain this pressure early on here. Valti. Reutela. Another positive burst forward from Reeson. Belge. Reutela. Looks to run into the centre now as Bene plays it in. Couldn't pick out Caligaris. Just kept in by Frida Werner. They've certainly been on the back foot here, Norway, in the opening 10 minutes. Top scorers in qualifying, Norway. 28 goals. The most shots as well. Nicely done by Thea Mjelde of Vålerenga. One of the few who do actually play in Norway in this squad. See, the pressing from Switzerland is very much on point here. They will to keep it up in these conditions. Lovely ball that by Boerisse. This is Hansen. Well taken by Lydia Peng. Carolina Hansen here of Barcelona, who's such a dangerous player. Just couldn't pull that back away from Peng. Goalkeeper has just signed for Chelsea from Werder Bremen last month. Bielda with the throw for Norway. Stealing. Reason. That was a disappointing giveaway. She had several options on there, including Reuteler. And suddenly bursting through, a chance for Norway. Wonderful challenge. And the flag does go up in the end. Much to the relief of the home supporters here. And Hegerberg just flagged offside, and that looks to be spot-on decision as well. Noel Moritz wasn't to know that. Beautifully timed challenge. Signed this summer for Aston Villa after 4 years at Arsenal. Reuteler. What a space down that right side for Bene. Reuteler is there with her again. Didn't get it away from Lund. It'll be another Swiss corner. Getting a lot of joy down both flanks here, Switzerland. Favouring the short corner from that side. Alotto. Oh, that's a terrific strike. Strand was very well positioned. Alti certainly wasn't waiting for a second invitation, really. Five goals in 127 caps tells the story. Tempo's been terrific in this opening quarter of an hour. Defending for Bielda. Benet. Beautifully done again. Linking up really nicely with Reuteler. Trying to get it through to Gemaili. Cleared by Bielda. Started the game brilliantly, the veteran centre-back. Good try. Again, Strand right behind it, but Reuteler got hold of that. Another impressive snapshot. Bounced up beautifully. Took her eye off that. Noemi Belge. Again, excellent pressing. Not giving Norway any time on the ball at all. Frida Arnhem that time was the one who was dispossessed. Given away by Riesen though. Or Riese's ball forward. Right in with the strike. Hooked up into the air by Steely. Riesen. easing themselves into the game now, Norway. Frida Lennartson-Monum, who's requiring some attention here. The other players are quite happy to take a breather. Draining conditions, because it's been a high intensity opening 18 minutes here. Cooling break was scheduled anyway, so the referees just brought it forward a little bit because of the stoppage. Played well so far, the hosts. 56% possession, 4 attempts. So far, no breakthrough. We saw in the opening game earlier, it took a long time for the deadlock to be broken. She'll be very pleased with the attitude being shown by her players here. Pia Sundhage won the 1984 tournament with Sweden as top scorer. Gemma Granger there, 23 years younger than Sundhage. Frida Monum back on her feet. And we resume. Berglund, chipped back by Engen. Benfica's Lund again. Played back by Viola Caligaris of Juventus. Gemaili. Nicely out to Bennett. On it goes for Reutela. Tiva Hansen straight to Bene with the clearance. Did well down the right side, those two. It's Barisa. For Norway. Mjelde. Again, Berglund. Wrighton is available on that far side. Trying to get away from the teenager Bene. Well, it's an excellent recovery from the man Bene, but it is going to be Norway's first corner. Wrighton there past 100 caps last month. Had another brilliant season for Chelsea. 12 goals. First score of the game for Gemma Granger's side here. Now Moritz. Down the line by Riesen for Reuteler. Gemaili in the centre. Instead it's Riesen. Again. Brilliant defending. Not Mjelde this time, but Tiva Hansen, should I say. Those two have been absolutely spot on so far. Whenever the ball has come into the box, if it's not one, it's the other. Engen for Norway. Penalty with the interception. This is Caligaris. Reuteler seizes on the loose ball. Couldn't resist the shot. Moritz. Riesen. Reuteler! Fabulous effort, which cannons off the crossbar. As close as we've come. Reuteler again. Oh, the crowd fully engaged now. Riesen. Moritz. Riesen again, heads for the byline. Once more, Maren Mjelde, superbly positioned on that near post to get it away. They're trying to maintain the pressure here, Switzerland. Riesen. Moritz. Engen was in the way. Oh, there was a pullback there. Caligaris, and she could easily have got a yellow card for that. Yeah, ticking off at least from the Romanian referee. Well, this was a fabulous strike from Reuteler. Wonder if Fisker-Strand maybe got something on that. Push it onto the bar. What a fabulous strike. I think she might have got a glove on that. Cecily Fisker-Strand. This will tell us. She certainly had a good view of it. Reuteler very unlucky. Scorer on Thursday against Czechia. Match was played in Winterthur. 4-1. Final score, perfect way to prepare for this tournament. Norway have been in very good form, but disappointing performance against Sweden 5 days ago. Beaten 2-0. Sweden had 20 attempts in that game. Nadine Riesen for Switzerland. Square for the Lotto. Riesen! Oh, she's done it! Switzerland have the lead. Beautifully placed by Nadine Riesen. In off the post for only her second ever international goal. And the hosts will feel that is thoroughly deserved. What a noise around Jacok-Park. Well, their only previous goal for a country was against Azerbaijan, April 2024. This will mean far more. She started it with a burst into the box. It ricocheted back to her and it was placed to perfection. Vellotto couldn't get the shot away, but it fell so invitingly for Nadine Riesen. May not have been the cleanest stroke. Just the sort of start the hosts were dreaming of. They've been the better side, and now they have their reward. Norway have a free kick here, and a chance to respond. Hilda Borisa over the ball here. Again, excellent goalkeeping from Peng. She had to come a long way there. Once more, under a lot of pressure. Now you can see why she was in demand this summer. Had a really good start to the game, and Gemma Granger's side have got some work to do here. Chelsea certainly look like they've got themselves a gem in goal. Free kick given against Riola Jamaili. Half an hour gone here, the home of Basel. One goal enough for Finland earlier. There's just danger everywhere you look in this Norway team. Led by Steele. Back by Borisa, allowing Switzerland to push up. Wrighton was calling for it. She found some space down that left side. The ball never found her. Kalagaris. Reutela. Benet. Pitched it back, Norway. Hansen straight out of play. Well, smiling faces wherever you look around Jacok-Park. So a lot of football to be played here. Switzerland's next game, 4 days' time, is against Iceland. They'll play that in Bern. Final game will be in Geneva against Finland. They will hope that's not their final game of the tournament. Now the fourth forced to come out wide there to deal with the threat of recent. Yelda will take the throw. The Vålerenga team currently top in the Norwegian league. Long from Peng to the goal scorer, Riesen. It certainly looked like it could have been a barge there from Yelda, but I think the referee was blind-side of that. The referee's assistant was on the other side of the field. Graham Hansen here, trying to get away from Benet and Reutela. And so diligent defensively, Switzerland. Really well drilled by Pearson, Hager and her coaches. Steely. Caligaris. An 11th cap in goal for Livia Peng. And Moritz. Brilliant defending again, yet again from Yelda. Now she's got to race back because Balti looks to spray it out to Benet. Cut back for Reutela. Oh, those two have linked up really impressively on a number of occasions in this first half. Look at the space she's got there, Benet. Such a talent at just 18 years of age. The shot was on for Geraldine Reutela, who's been a constant threat. And where she hit the bar earlier, she ballooned that one over. She's had a really good opening 35 minutes here. 12 goals and 25 appearances for Eintracht this season, Reutela. Best scoring season of her career as Eintracht finished third. Engen for Norway. For a reset. Anyone can spray the passes it's freedom on him. Couldn't get away from Moritz. Player she knows very well, of course. Arsenal days. Good header away by Balti, and here goes Spilavalotta. Real terrific burst of pace. Ditto here from Riesen. Over Jemaili. Reutela will try and retrieve this. Balti. Clever ball that for Jemaili. Too much to do. Some very calm and composed defending in there from Norway. Norwegian passing just simply hasn't been as crisp as Switzerland's in this first half. Reutela there, got clattered. Referee had a good long look at that before awarding the free kick. challenge from Marit Bradford Lund. So Julia Steerley over the ball here. Peeling away is Caligaris, and a really good recovery yet again from Mjelde. It's been outstanding for Norway. See that she certainly would have been offside there. But Mjelde wasn't to know that. She's put it behind for the corner. Swiss fans baying for a second goal here. Short from Reuten. Better angle now. Lovely teasing ball, which Fiske-Strand got a hand to. It's asked all the right questions. Very good goalkeeping. Shamaili fancied that on the far post. It might have come off her in the end, which is why only a goal kick. Minutes left in this first half in Basel. Beautifully taken that by Vallotto. Out to Riesen. Balti out wide, Riesen again here. Evalge. Balti. Riesen. Reutela. Balti. Switzerland desperate for this second goal. Riesen. Shamaili. Well, the best news for Norway really is that it's only 1-0. There's the goal again from Riesen. Threatened to roll right along the goal line. What a reaction inside the stadium. Met at the FIFA World Cup 2 years ago. They played out a goalless draw. That was also in Group A. As a result that meant both teams qualified for the knockout phase. Something Switzerland are yet to do in a European Championship. Their only win in the European Championship was on their debut in 2017 when they edged past Iceland. Didn't manage a single victory in England 3 years ago. Could they be on their way to victory here? No free kick given against Mjelde. That's it. Berglund. intelligent ball that was to find Graham Hansen. The goal scorer Reeson, who swats it away. Jemaili. Welsh. Valti. Noel Moritz. Reeson. Well, they really have been excellent to watch in this first half, Switzerland. Disappointed to have only scored the one. Malotto, Moritz. Expected from Norway. Last minute of normal time in this first half. Marisa for Norway. Bielda. Bielda to Marisa. See, they're desperate to close down Bielda Marisa whenever she gets on the ball, because she's the one who can pick out those forward players. She tried to do there. So far, the likes of Hegerberg, Marnham, Reiter, they just haven't had enough service. Move into 2 minutes of first half stoppage time. Malotto. Just come back from an offside position there, Reuteler. Got back in the nick of time. Malotto. Moritz. Malotto again. Wells trying to find Reeson. Goes behind for a goal kick. They'll be painfully aware, Switzerland, that it's the Norway side who was so dangerous in qualifying. Goals they scored against Albania in the playoffs, then 7 against Northern Ireland, and there's 2 legs to reach these finals. But they've had very little joy against Pearson Hage's side so far. I'm sure she will feel her team need a second goal. Won by Freedom on them. By Steely. Moritz. Reeson. Breaks kindly there for centre forward Hegerberg, but that's half time. And a really good opening 45 minutes for the hosts here. Switzerland in front, courtesy of the well-played shot from Nadine Reeson. Just moments after Geraldine Reuteler had smacked the crossbar with a thunderous effort. Switzerland undoubtedly the better team, 8 attempts to 2 in that first half, but only 1 goal to show for their efforts. And I'm sure Pearson Hage will be expecting a response from Norway, the leading scorers in qualifying in the second 45. All to play for here in Basel. Half-time, Switzerland 1, Norway 0.
тебя.
New user.
What in your... Assemble.
Activating the Special One experience.
Push.
It's a multi-bet.
We need to give 1000%. We always push to the limit. It's the World Cup, boss.
Cash out. Cash out.
I am Jose Mourinho. I am football.com.
Elevate your banking experience with 10. It's time to invest in your future. Make a wish. Make it real. 10. The right equation for smart living. 10 is more than a number. It's the victory of financial peace of mind. 10. The ultimate slam dunk in banking. 10. Smart banking for smart living. Download the app now or visit 10.com.
Breaking news out of Stamford Bridge. Shola to Chelsea. Here we go.
Come on, little guy. Come on.
Shola is named as the best player in the world.
The stakes are high at Stamford Bridge today. Neto plays the ball in.
Come on, man. Where were you?
Winning big.
Bet now and win big with M Sport. What are your friends?
Don't worry, the big boys are coming. I will still loyal to you as I am to Sportybet. I will share my booking codes with you and only you. I will... Ah yes, I will be your hero, your true sporty hero. Something with the big boys! A huge cheer as the Swiss players emerge for the second half, leading by a goal to nil. The goal coming just before the half-hour mark from Nadine Reeson. Gemma Granger's side second best in that first half. No attempts on target from Norway. You do feel they can only be better in this second 45. Plenty of work still to do for the hosts if they want to secure a match day one victory. So Norway get the second half underway. No changes in personnel at half-time. Can Norway change the scoreline in this second half? Very little to quicken the pulse from a Norwegian perspective in that first half. Really good display from the Swiss. But just the single goal to show for their efforts. Here's Moritz finding Velotta. Again, joy down the left here for Reeson. Gemaili in the centre. Pull back for Moritz. Reeson again. Pinched by Leonardson Mornham. Pinched back by Velge. Tries a spin. Reeson. Hegerberg for Wrighton here. They have to dig in a bit, Norway, I think. Just a little bit passive at times in that first half. This is Bratberg Lund. Graham Hansen available on this left side. Across goes Benek. A brilliant season with young boys of Benek. 10 goals in 25 appearances. Smith have it back again. Great work from Leah Balti. Reeson. It back from Moritz. Velotta just couldn't keep that in play. So much encouragement for Switzerland down that left side in particular, but also down the other flank. Manny and Reuteler have been so impressive. Contrast, Norway have been rather narrow. They've been coming forward. This is Benfica's Bratberg Lund. Hansen to Mjelde, playing in her 9th consecutive major tournament. Surprising, the coach Seren from the start. Despite the fact she's still looking for a club for the coming season. Amazing to think it's her 181st cap and she's still only 3rd in the all-time list of national appearances for Switzerland. They pitched it back, Switzerland, with Gemaili. Reuteler. For Norway, of course, not Switzerland. Hansen. Engen. Forward by Berglund, but to no one in particular. A very frustrating 49 minutes for Norway fans up to now. Great burst forward here from Moritz. Just couldn't pick out Bennett. Did all the hard work. Mjelde. Reset. Their way out of difficulty there, quite impressively. Norway. Mjelde to Mjelde. Now Hansen. League Cup double with Bayern this season. Berglund. There are more runners this time. It's just toe poked out of play by Carolina Graham Hansen. Someone who enjoyed a phenomenal season. Barcelona so far hasn't really got into the game here yet. Wide it goes by Belotto. Reset. Probably not the best option. Jamaili screaming for it on the edge of the 6-yard box. Still fashioning opportunities though, still throwing players forward. Do you feel if they get a second goal, that might well be enough, given how little Jim McGranger's side have created in this match. Bene had to take the safe option there. Young boys to their first league title since 2011 this season. And Bennett. Just a second corner here for Norway. And Mjelde among those waiting. We do have an excellent set-piece technician in Boarisa. And there's the equaliser! Arne Hegerberg, the Norway captain. Their first attempt on target in the game. And the simplest of goals, really. Livia Penn came, but Hegerberg got there first. And once she got there, she could hardly miss. Joy for Norway, who've created so little. But what a ball that is from Boarisa. Olivia Peng waiting for it to reach her hands. Hegerberg wasn't waiting. She powered home the header from just a couple of yards out. And it's 1-1. That's how quickly things can change. One set piece. And terrific delivery. And Hegerberg of Lyon. That's a landmark goal for her. 50th for her country. More importantly, gets Norway level against the hosts. "50 goals in 92 caps. Disappointment for Pia Sundhage to concede a goal like that in their opening match. Bene. Well, there were 4 waiting for the comeback. Felting. Stealing. Reutela. Well, they've worked this very nicely. Pelotto. Reesen. Reutela. Good looking ball for Bene. Well, she just about got ahead of Ratberg Lund, but the fullback did enough to prevent her from getting a meaningful contact here. No host nation, by the way, has ever lost their opening group game since the group stage was introduced in 1997. 1-7, drawn 1, lost none. Switzerland, the hosts here, have been pegged back by the 2-time winners, Norway. Engineered so little in open play, Norway. When you've got Vilde Boarisa, you get a set piece like that, anything's possible. Chasing this one down is Graham Hansen. There's the square ball, and it's an own goal! Steely's put it into her own net, and Norway lead. What an improbable turnaround here in the space of just 4 minutes. Julia Steely, well aware of the danger behind her, has put through her own net. And Norway suddenly lead 2-1. What a 4 minutes for Jacok Rangers team here. Fabulous movement from Carolina Graham Hansen here. Got in behind Bene. And you can see that Hegerberg would surely have scored. Steely knew she had to get something on this, but she didn't want to do that. And with Olivia Peng rushing to try and claim, there was only one place the ball was destined for. and suddenly the hosts are behind. It's, Sydney Jacok-Park on the left and Malaya Pilgrim on the right, both waiting to come on. Well, the Swiss crowd here stunned by this turnaround, which they certainly wouldn't have seen coming in that first half. Do the hosts have a response? They've got half an hour left here in Basel to turn things around. Just shows yet again what a fragile lead 1-0 is, however dominant you are. Shemaili on Engen, that'll be a free kick to the Norwegians here. Well, they can't believe this has got away from them so dramatically. The Swiss crowd. Norway with 2 goals from 3 attempts in the game. And a real helping hand by that Steely own goal. I'm just trying to regroup and reset here. Switzerland. Belotto. Mercy taken by Shemaili. Caligaris. Back to Peng. It's a giveaway by Steely. Making the run is Hegerberg, she's in! Great stop from Peng. Well, that is absolutely crucial from the Swiss goalkeeper. Ade Hegerberg must have thought she was in for a second. And had she made it 3-1, there might well have been no way back for the hosts today. Well, Steely's had a really tough few minutes because the own goal, then the giveaway, then she lost Hegerberg there. Pilgrim and Jacok-Park on. Shemaili and Ivelia are the 2 players making way. And a double change for Norway as well, with Matilda Harviken and Lisa Nelson coming on. Nelson, the Manchester United midfielder. Maren Mjelde making way. Absolutely outstanding performance at the back from her. Harviken, the Juventus defender, will replace her. Risa is coming across. I think there's a bit of confusion as to who was actually leaving the field there. So Risa making way. Matilda Harbican coming on, as is Lisa Nilsson. 27th cap for her, and it was indeed Mjelde who also departed. So Harbican, 12 years the junior of Mjelde, will go in alongside Tuva Hansen in central defence. Nilsson the straight swap for Risa. It's a youthful duo that the Swiss have brought on. Pilgrim only 22, and Sherden Live only 18. Right to that. Here comes the substitute, Sherden Live. Good ball back for Bennett. Right to that. Might take it on again. Oh, great stop. And then Reeson can't finish it off. Good save from Visca-Strand. Reuteler has done everything but score in this match. That's a really good effort and a fine stop. Very close to a leveller. Straight away, the Swiss subs playing their part. Home fans clearly feeling that Visca-Strand is time wasting here. See the two young subs waiting to pounce, forcing Visca-Strand to go long. That back pass. Bene totally overhit. That'll be a needless corner conceded. Norway scored from the last one. And they gave that one away as well. There is Hegerberg, who headed the last corner in. Randberg Lund takes this one. Hegerberg. Oh, penalty! Penalty to Norway! Well, Alina Pessi, the referee, didn't even hesitate. All eyes on Reuteler here. Yeah, up goes the hand, punching it away from Hegerberg, who surely would have got ahead to that were it not for the handball. And midway through the second half, this match is slipping away from the hosts. Oh, she knows she can have no complaints. VAR obviously checking this. Meanwhile, a discussion ongoing about who will take the penalty. I'm sure they know. If the captain is going to step forward here. Yes. Well, she scored one. She saw a brilliant effort saved by Livia Peng. Now the two go head-to-head again. Ade Hegerberg of Lyon against Livia Peng. Can she make it 3-1 to Norway? Oh, it's wide! What What a let-off for the Swiss. Well, this might well have won the game for Norway, but she's dragged it wide. Despair for Gemma Granger and her players, because the hosts will get a huge boost from that. Reeson goes over. Oh, referee points to the spot at the other end. Incredible drama. Disbelief etched over the face of Matilda Harviken, who's just come on. Well, is that enough for a penalty? The referee thought so. There's not a great deal of contact there. Certainly one for Dennis Higler, the Dutch VAR, to take a look at. Well, incredible. Just moments after Hegerberg had the chance to make it 3-1 to Norway from the spot. Referee points for a penalty at the other end. Leah Valti has the ball. Checking to see if there might have been an offside in the build-up here. It's an anxious wait for Leah Valti and the Swiss fans inside Jacok-Park. Well, it is offside, no penalty. Well, first a let-off for Switzerland, and now a let-off for Norway, who still lead 2-1. And relief for Matilda Harviken. Let's take another look at it. Well, offside there by the narrowest of margins. You see the arm in the air, appealing for it. It's questionable whether that's enough for a penalty anyway, but it matters not, because the offside is confirmed. No spot kick. Fourth official Marta Fuente de Arte of Spain is explaining the situation to Pia Sundhage. An extraordinary few minutes. It's been quite a second half here in Basel. Everyone can get a breather because we have a cooling break. So 1-0 to Switzerland at half-time, then 2 goals in 4 minutes for Norway, turning the match on its head. Hegerberg and the own goal from Julia Stierle, but then the missed penalty by Ada Hegerberg, dragging it wide before Switzerland's own penalty was overturned for offside. And we've still got 17 minutes to play here. There's the offside. Flipped on by one substitute. The other was off, Laia Pilgrim. Another double change here with Celine Bizet of Manchester United and Elizabeth Turland, her clubmate, coming on. So Hegerberg departs with mixed feelings, I'm sure, as does Frida Lerardsen-Mon. Hegerberg, who scored but then missed the opportunity to extend Norway's advantage. Elizabeth Turland, who is an excellent centre forward, coming on in her place. Goals for Manchester United this season after signing from Brighton. She has 10 goals for her country. She's at 5 goals for Manchester United this season and a load of assists as well from the right-hand side. That's where she's gone. Celine Bizet will decide to give her a full name. Quarter of an hour left here. Been compelling stuff, it really has. If this is a sign of things to come in this tournament, then we're all in for a real treat. There's confirmation of the offside. It's just a couple of toes, really. This is the most technologically advanced Men's European Championship ever. Goal line technology, VAR, semi-automated offside. We've also got connected ball technology, which sends precise ball data to the video match officials in real time. Elizabeth Turland up front there with Carolina Graf Hansen on the left, Celine Bizet on the right of the front three. Can Norway hold on for what would be a significant victory? Send them top of Group A. In 4 days' time will be in Sion against Finland, who won earlier. Bene. No foul. This crowd just don't feel like things are going their way right now, but there's still plenty of football to be played here. The way this second half has gone, you wouldn't rule anything out at this stage. Velotto has lost it, desperately trying to retrieve things here. By Viola Caligaris. Graf Hansen wearing the armband. Hegerberg going off. goals for that all-conquering Barcelona team this season. Beautifully done by Pilgrim. Right to that. Wanted to keep possession by Steely. On the line by Moritz. Malotto. Malotto did well there. That's brilliantly defended again. She's dived in, Reese got nowhere near the ball or the player. Hansen against Iman Bene. They take into the final 10 minutes. Jacok-Park hoping for something, anything. She'd take a point surely at this stage. Well, there we go, just over 34,000 inside Jacok-Park. Terrific attendance. Terrific support. The vast majority will be leaving disappointed as things stand. Real pressure on that game against Iceland. 4 days' time over in Bern. Champagne. The elder straight up in the air before it bounces out for a throw to the hosts. Stealing. Caligaris. Bene. Terrific young talent. We've seen plenty more of her for Switzerland. Balti given away. Retrieved by Steely. Moritz. Now Reesen. Malotto did well there. Showed line. Just trying to squeeze it through for Reuteler. The offside flag goes up, does it? Well, the corner's been given. Well, you looked at that and thought she had to be standing in an offside position, but maybe not. No, she is onside. What a chance. Beautifully found by Sydney Shedden-Live. She couldn't finish it off. Here, not a lot of sympathy from the home crowd. Big chance that for Switzerland. They couldn't take it. All they get is a corner. Trying to sort out Graham Hansen's armband in the midst of all that. With enough tape. There, Bielda hobbles off. A dramatic second half this has been. You wouldn't be at all surprised if there was further drama to come. Well, they've conceded from a corner. Switzerland, could they score from one here at the other end? Malotto over the ball. Pilgrim right in front of the goalkeeper. Here it comes from Velotto, over everyone. Not what she or Switzerland had in mind. No one in a rush to take the throw for Norway, understandably. Elba back on to take it. Just over 5 minutes left. Well, it took too long for the referee's liking. It'll be a yellow card for time wasting for the Norwegian right back. First portion of the match. Just over 34,000 here. That's a new attendance record for a women's football match in Switzerland. Swiss side have absolutely given it everything here. Are they destined to lose the game, or is there life left in them yet? Certainly haven't been as dominant defensively Norway since Mjølner's departure. That was really nicely done by Bizet. Right in. Position's been interesting, right? We're so used to seeing her play on the left for Chelsea, but she's been much deeper since the substitutions in midfield. No foul there. Lisa Nilsson. Hansen. Berglund. Norway doing everything they can to try and protect this slender advantage. Jacok-Park coming on. Bringing on their number 9 to replace the luckless Steely. th cap for Jacok-Park. And that's just wide. At the other end, Switzerland living dangerously. Celine Bizet getting to this first. Oh, that was missed in the air by Moritz, and real opportunity to win the game once and for all for Norway. Bouting. Pressure from right in. Just a bit too much pressure. Two minutes plus stoppage time to go. Norway going to maintain their outstanding record against Switzerland over the years. They've won 11 of the previous 15 meetings, including all 4 in the European Championship. Sure, she will feel they don't deserve to be on the losing side here. But remember, Norway had the penalty and the opportunity to make it 3-1, which they didn't take. It was Silly Jensen for Norway, ready to come on. Wide by Moritz. Reesen. Jacok-Park pushed away, chance for Bene, and Jacok-Park is in there, and it's a corner. Well, Norway throwing themselves in front of those shots. Ingrid Engen here, putting her body on the line. Bene's eyes lit up, cleared by Hansen. Struck in the end actually by Pilgrim. And blocked away for another Swiss corner. Taken by Reuter. We tick towards the 90-minute mark. Can Norway hold on, or can Switzerland force a leveller? Reuter's corner. Goal kick. Well, Moritz battling for it on the near post. Again, Ingrid Engen. Good enough. Well, did Engen actually kick Moritz there? Certainly one that the VAR you would think would have a look at, but we're into 7 minutes of stoppage time. We did look at that, but no penalty. Is Senna Jensen coming on here? Yes, and she'll be replacing Marina Grand Hansen, so the armband will change hands again. It'll go to Engen. So on comes Senna Jensen in stoppage time. Another of the Atletico Madrid contingent. 6 goals for Atletico this season. Jacok-Park. Well, they're still hopeful, these Swiss supporters. They're given some real encouragement when the number 7 went up on the 4th officials board. Time is not on their side here. Recent. Nicely played. Nalsend for Norway. It's overhit. Given away by Jensen, who's just come on, but she's got it back again here. But that was a foul on Bene, so free kick to Switzerland. Reuter. Square by Caligaris, it's got to go forward. Moritz. Half of stoppage time elapsed. Jacok-Park. Reuter. Jacok-Park again. Tries to get the return from Jacok-Park. Walloped away by Jensen. Reuter. Bene to Jacok-Park. Valti, now Moritz. Pilgrim. Well, that was always going to be ambitious from there. Norway will be delighted to see players taking hot shots from 25, 30 yards. Well, she's seen it all over the years, Pia Sundhage. He's a player and a coach. Coached Sweden, European Championships twice, reached the semi-finals in 2013 and the quarter-finals in 2017. She will know that losing the opening game isn't calamitous, but there's so much pressure on the next one. Leah Valti. Recent. Well, they'll take that, Norway. A yellow card as well. Frustration for Balotto. More cramp for Bielda. It's more time ebbing away. Which is exactly what Norway wants. Just looking to stagger over the line here. You would not have seen this coming at half-time for sure. It's Sine Jensen! Another chance to seal victory. And another one dragged wide. 7th minute of stoppage time. Valti. Moritz. Free kick. Might well be the last chance to get the ball forward here for the hosts. Reset. Still running down that left side, still full of energy, but the elder was in the way this time, and the free kick goes Norway's way, and that might well get the job done. A little bit of extra stoppage time because of the substitutions that were made in stoppage time, but there won't be much. It's a throw to the Norwegians. They won't be in any hurry to take this. On the verge of victory. Sterling against Moritz. Decision goes Switzerland's way. Got to get the ball forward here. A slice from Bielda. Jacok-Park. And that is full time. And what a wonderful victory on the opening day for Norway. Hugely disappointing for the host Switzerland. The better team in the first half and deservedly in front through Nadine Riesen. But the turnaround was dramatic. In the second 45, captain Ada Hegerberg with the equaliser before Julia Stierli put through her own net just 4 minutes later. Hegerberg missed a penalty to make it 3-1. Switzerland's own penalty was overturned because of an offside, and try as they might, Pia Sundhage's side just couldn't force a leveller. And it's a matchday 1 victory for Jacok Rangers Norway. Full time, Switzerland 1, Norway 2.
Anytime I kiss your face, I smoosh your...
Sporty bet.
Wow, amazing!
New user.
Mourinho. Assemble.
Activating the Special One experience.
Push, 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 push.
It's a multi-bet.
We need to give 1000%. We always push to the limit. It's two goals that boss.
Cash out. Cash out.
I am Jose Mourinho. I am football.com.
Elevate your banking experience with 10. It's time to invest in your future. Make a wish. Make it real. 10. The right equation for smart living. 10 is more than a number. It's the victory of financial peace of mind. 10. The ultimate slam dunk in banking. 10. Smart banking for smart living. Download the app now or visit 10.com.
Breaking news out of Stamford Bridge. Shola to Chelsea. Here we go.
Come on, little guy.
Go on.
Alright.
Shola is named as the best player in the world.
The stakes are high at Stamford Bridge today. Neto plays the ball in.
Come on, man. Where were you?
Winning big.
Bet now and win big with M Sport. What are your friends?
Don't worry, the big boys are coming. I will stay loyal to you as I am to Sportybet. I will share my booking codes with you and only you. I will... Ah, yes, I will be your hero, your true sporty hero.